neighborhood. It's devastated.
A Meyerland mother and daughter share their stories of the Memorial Day flood.
Shell shock. Not really sure what to do first, what to move, what to pick up.
And it's not just the damage of property. It's the emotional toll that it has taken on our community.
That night, the tight-knit community went through a sea of change.
The community is gone. The people have dispersed.
There's a lot of love in the neighborhood, and there was a lot of love in that house.
So many families had some really tough decisions to make. Do I sell? Do I remodel, rebuild, or completely walk away?
I can't do it again. I couldn't do it again. He couldn't do it again, my husband and I. We had to get out.
Ricky and her husband sold their property for half of its value and downsized. Her daughter Dina and family remodeled. And then another flood this April.
I would love to sell my house. I mean, I have spoken to investors and they don't want to purchase it. I've been told by some of these investors either raise it or tear it down. And we've looked into both of those because of the structure and the way that the house was built. You can't lift it.
Michelle Howard and her family are on the waiting list for a grant to have their home elevated.
One thing I knew was that I was not going to move back into my house unless it was elevated.
They made a bold move and started building a second elevated home on Ricky's former property.
It kind of seems to me this isn't rocket science, that the infrastructure is no longer sufficient. And what I want the city to tell me and the county is what they're going to do about that.
You gotta almost go back to when those houses were originally built. They were built on rice fields, and in some of those areas they were built where the bayou used to run. And those elevations, they wouldn't do it today. They wouldn't fall underneath the regulations that are in place today would allow them to build those same houses at those same elevations.
There is movement. Dirt is being removed near McGregor Park as part of Project Braze. It's a major joint effort between the Harris County Flood Control District and the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, aimed at reducing flood risks by widening channels of the bayou and creating detention basins.
If you don't have the ground to absorb the water, if all you have is concrete from here to Austin, there's nowhere for the water to go.
Work on the Meyerland segment is still 2 years away.
I don't think the city has taken responsibility. I don't think the county has taken responsibility for all this.
And as families rebuild their lives, they're still anxious about what the future holds, no matter where they call home.
Meyerland is only a part of what has happened. All parts of this city have been affected.
In Meyerland, Christine Dobbin, 13 Eyewitness News.
Now,